And now, the announcement segment. This is a segment dedicated to things we want you to be in the know. And now for this week's episode, here's your announcements.
Getting to our announcement section and some news this week, I think, from Tech Freedom, Kareen.
Yeah, Tech Freedom, let's say we had a big shift. It was a turning point for Tech Freedom. Last Sunday, they decided finally to go for a subscription model. You still have the free version, but it's it has a lot of ads, so much ads. Whatever you want to do, you have to watch a full screen advertisement. The other solution, or the solution for this, is just to use the TF Plus membership, which means a subscription. You can subscribe. I think the prices are reasonable for people who use the app. Actually, the international prices are $1 for 1 month, $6 for 6 months, and $10 for 1 year. But they are running a discount until the 31st of May, which is actually on the annual subscription. So you will be getting it for $5 instead of $10, and also they are having slightly different prices for some, or for a few countries. They are trying to make their plans flexible, and they're trying to make them affordable for people, which is good, I think. Tech Freedom is that app which contains a document reader, a TTS engine, or actually an automatic language switching tool between TTS engines like AutoTTS. It has the image descriptions, it has OCR stuff, and some other features as well. So for people who are willing to benefit from the subscription, I think it's better to go for the annual subscription before the offer ends. And I think this was necessary because, blind-related software, usually developers don't get a lot of donations. And, those things are expensive. There are costs that they should cover. So in order to have a sustainable development, and in order to be able to cover the costs, they had to take this approach. Well, I don't like the extensive use of ads in the free version, but since there is a subscription, so actually people have, I think, two choices: either to stop using the app or to subscribe. But the free version is so much annoying to the point that I don't think that there is anyone who is willing to use it. And if you try to use an ad blocker, you won't be able to use the app, which is actually good. And I'm not against this. And so I don't know what you think, but I think they needed to take this step, and the prices are acceptable.
And didn't they also, and I guess this might be connected, didn't they a little while back pull that slightly controversial thing where they required proof of disability in order to access it?
Yeah, in fact, they stopped asking for the certificate, and they stopped asking for the phone number. And I think this also made the number of users grow up. And as users grow, the number of users grows. The costs are more, and they need to pay more. So they had to reach this point, and they reached it actually.
Yeah, and the reason they wanted that proof of disability was because they were licensed to use things for blind people that otherwise might have had a charge. So maybe that's why the subscriptions come in a bit later as well.
It was because of 11 Labs actually voices. Now they stopped using 11 Labs voices for anyone who is assuming if they will be getting 11 Labs. No, they won't be getting 11 Labs, even if they subscribe. Now they use the Azure voices, Microsoft Azure voices. So yeah, but it was necessary but I think if they kept using the certificate, this would be like making the number of users less. So I think this could help in making the the subscription come later, maybe. But yeah, this was what happened.
I actually like what they're doing. I don't have an argument. I wouldn't even mind doing a $20 annual subscription because most people it's usually like $4.99 a month, $3.99 a month, but $1 a month that's absolutely beautiful. I think it must have taken them a lot of cuts to be able to come up with such a subscription model. And so kudos to you boys and gals out there, those of you from Tech Freedom. I really applaud what you have done because this is very reasonable. And Kareen, most especially if they are doing considerations for other countries where they could give people something more reasonable in their countries, I think that's very good of them to do. We've got to kind of support people, and it's not easy. You've got service to maintain, you've got all sorts of things, and it's not like you're having free time to, do this. You're working on this, and if you're doing another job or whatever. So it takes a lot of time. I think oftentimes we kind of take these things for granted. I don't mind supporting them at all. Even if I don't use it, I want to be subscribing. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll be subscribing for sure.
Yeah, and they're Indian based, so they're going to be sensitive to local pricing because India has that. So yeah, it's good they've done it, and I'm not surprised that they in particular have done it.